Can you break down this whole Jew tunnel situation?
It just burns right here.
You'd ask him, like, well, how does a star talk? His response would be like, exactly how you would expect a star to speak.
It sounds like this.
Suck on some lemongrass.
Like, you definitely couldn't push a tree off you if it, like, fell on you.
You, like, squeeze a girl's bicep and it feels like a ballpark hot dog. Like,
I mean, more like a string beam of muscle. You know, my thought goes to human trafficking. Spread your legs so you can go down in between your...
We're always on the cusp, the cutting edge of fitness technology. You know, we're cultured people. We stay up to date on the culture.
They're gonna shadow ban our channel that has 5 views. Picked by the hands of virgins who don't eat garlic or onions. Full of cocaine.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
it's
more
like-
expensive than cocaine. What are you doing?
These ones are good for your, like, oh,
You know, like this? This is like the most comfortable way to squat.
type. It felt so good finally getting a bicep soreness.
So you look like hobos right now.
I know, right?
Okay, you got it. Dig deep, one more, 2 more, 1 more. Go! Ah!
We're back again. Another snowy day. Look at that establishing shot showing you guys where we're at. I think we should have a quick curling competition. Oh. This alley is nice and slick. Yes, here we go. Ethan on the wind up.
I gotta go get my jug of oil.
Alright, he's gonna go pick up his trash.
Whoa!
We're gonna do some pull day today. Curls, biceps, lateral raises.
It is pure ice.
Yeah, as we mentioned last time, this is not snow. This is just ice. Dude, I can't believe he curled this.
Yeah.
That's insane. Okay, I did have a switching topic, but before I forget, because I did have a question.
Oh!
Are you like trying to?
I got it off the...
Like, how much more is that than this? These are 25, so it's 20, so 40 pounds more. So that's 60 pounds more than this.
Yeah, because what is this, like 75?
Yeah.
20, or like 60, 70? It's almost twice as heavy.
The bar is freezing cold. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit earlier in the day, too.
I forgot to, yeah. And it's colder today.
Yeah,
I forgot to turn the heater on early.
It's all good. We're turning the heater on right now. So my general question was, because I've been eating apples and peanut butter every single day. Peanut butter is like a protein, but it can like last forever. It's just unrefrigerated.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like, isn't it usually like carbohydrates that can last long enough?
I
Most
don't know.
proteins get nasty.
How long is the actual shelf life of like natural peanut butter?
I've had mine for like over a year, and I've just been eating. I just finished a jar, but I don't know if the expo was out. But it's like that's impressive.
It
Like,
feels so weird.
you know, cheese isn't gonna last a year, and it's just a cupboard too.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
It does have some carbs and fat, and there's some like a little bit of salt, but it's, I guess because it's not animal protein, There must be one part of like the amino acid chain that like.
So nuts, just like dried nuts in a bag, will last for forever.
Yeah.
You know, so I wonder if it's like since it's sealed with some salt, that helps it stay.
Yeah. I guess because you could cure meat and potentially have like jerky sticks or pepperoni last pretty long.
Yeah.
But not like opening the jar and like, because I'm like opening the jar and like scooping on my apples and then like doing that for months. It's just.
I think jerky would last a really long time just out on the shelf.
So maybe it's you gotta dehydrate. You gotta like get rid of the water or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I feel like nuts have like no water in them.
Well, especially after they're dried.
Yeah.
You know, roasted.
Almost want to go up a teeny bit. Push ourselves.
Oh, I'm wearing long johns under my. I was like, why do my sweats feel so weird?
Extra layers. build our way up here. Start. Oh, grab that. Yeah. Oh. So you guys should check out our episode from yesterday when the winter storm hit for the first time. It was a good one. Had our guest star Zeb come and motivate us to push our triceps beyond the limit.
Yeah, Zeb's a freak athlete. Super strong. Decathlete. What do you call it? He did the decathlon and track, so he would do 10 events.
Dang.
Where most people just do like 3.
He did 10? Dang.
Yeah, every meet they would do 10.
That's not like every event in high school.
I mean, it's almost every event, like pole vaulting. It's all the crazy ones too.
Yeah,
like,
jumping, hurdling.
Yeah,
I think I did 3 max.
Isn't that what Caitlyn Jenner did, or Bruce Jenner?
Decathlon.
That's what he was Olympian in.
Oh, we just got canceled. Yeah, maybe.
Now she just plays golf.
I did 800 meters for the 4x4 relay. That was a fun one. And 100-meter hurdles.
Oh, you did weird events. You're like the mid-distance gross events.
No, dude. Most of them are sprint. I didn't do the 800 that much, but I think
the 800 is the worst race.
I think they made me do that one.
Ever invented.
But my favorite was the hurdles and the 4x4, which those are both sprints. Like,
yeah,
you run one lap around the track, you're sprinting the whole bike.
And you're jumping.
Yeah. I was so short, I don't know why I did hurdles, but I was good. I mean, this was middle school.
Oh, I was in middle school?
Yeah, and then by the time I was in high school, I can't remember what I did during.
Did you do tennis?
Tennis.
Yeah.
Tennis. I love track. I kind of wish you could do both, but tennis was really fun.
I loved cross country, and then I'd go try to do track, and I hated it. I didn't like it at all, so I quit.
How long is like the average cross country, like race or whatever, or meet?
They're all 5Ks, so 3.1 miles. That's what the distance always is for the races.
3 something.
But the elevation change is completely dependent on the course. So that's a variable that's like not controlled for. So some of them are like really ridiculously hilly, and some of them are completely flat. So your time is like always all over the place.
Yeah, how do you train for?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I actually moved that spot. Either 2 of those were the better spots. It was kind of awkward.
It's getting hot right here. Oh, okay.
Ugh. Oh, dude, I made the best food last night.
We just snacked. We broke down and just went to the market and bought a bunch of snacks and made a pizza.
Oh, I didn't know what to get. I get inspired when I get to the store. Nice steak. And they're like, you know what I'm going to do? I have that nice bone broth. I bought some lemongrass. I had some ginger. I put the bone broth on, got it simmering. Bunch of lemongrass sticks in there. Bunch of ginger, garlic, star anise, whole star anise, cinnamon, cloves. And let that just simmer for a long time while I cook the steak. And then I cooked up shiitake mushrooms and some green onion, and then rice noodles.
We just look like hobos right now.
I know, right? So I had like almost a pho tasting. Like grabbed the rice noodles you want, pour the broth over, and had like thin, really rare strips of steak with some green onion and shiitake. And it's so good.
Miranda made a Thai coconut soup called Tom Kha with the leftover pork tenderloin.
Ooh.
It was crazy good. I just kept going back for more broth.
I love coconut curries, coconut.
It wasn't a curry, it's like a brothy coconut milk soup.
Oh, it's so good this time of year, dude.
Yeah, it was like curing me.
Yeah, dude, like bone broth, ginger, garlic, cinnamon. It was like a medicinal dinner. Just fuel my neural pathways, dancing with my chakras.
Where'd that other 5-pounder go?
I put it like right here.
Oh.
So you got a freebie day off, huh?
Yeah.
Nice.
Got the day off. I'm ready to go back to normal life, though.
Yeah, me too.
Like, this is getting a little old. Love the snow, but this is not snow. This is just sheets of ice, which is not fun.
Really cold too. Oh man.
Normally when it snows in Oregon, it's like you get a couple inches for like a day, and then it goes away. Or you get like freezing rain for like a day, and then it goes away.
It's felt like forever.
This has been like 5 days of just ice on the ground. Or 4 days. Yeah,
you see
4 days.
Sam's pipe burst.
What? Oh no!
In his kitchen, dude. He had to cut his cabinets out, expose the wall.
Holy
and
crap!
The shutoff was like frozen beneath ice outside. So he was like shoveling and digging, you know.
Holy crap!
Through 6 inches of ice just to shut the water off.
What a nightmare!
The only nice thing is that his work, you know, because his work is his employment pays for it, so they're paying for everything. But still sucks.
I'm glad mine didn't do that. My house is pretty well insulated, though. I guess.
Well, I was worried about all my stuff out in the garage too, you know. But it's like, I guess there's not that much. You know, just like the water in here, but at least it's like slightly warmer in the garage. Our garage was 32 degrees this morning, when it was like it got down like 15 degrees outside.
I didn't think about the garage.
I mean, you just have those pipes over there, which is not too bad.
Yeah, at least they're close to the inside.
Because pipes don't freeze at 32. It has to get like colder, you know.
Yeah.
Like But for inside Sam's wall to freeze, dude, that's pretty intense.
Yeah, but that house doesn't have the best insulation.
No, probably not. And they use this stuff, the CPVC or whatever. That's literally meant for like draining and stuff. That was like his water.
Oh,
It's like super brittle.
yeah.
Because usually it's the galvanized or PEX nowadays. I'm like,
Mhm.
why the fuck are they using that, dude?
That's
Like
terrible.
mobile home type level. Ugh.
This is heavy.
Let's just do one more set of curls. You said your arms didn't get sore from the. It felt so good finally getting a bicep soreness. I was like, wait, I didn't even like think about it for a second. I was like, wait, my biceps are actually sore. This weight is really heavy, but I guess that's good. Eh.
We got to work our way up to the 135-pound curl. I have a new motivation now.
I know. Does he even like conventionally work out?
I don't know what he does. Like, I don't think he doesn't go to the gym. I think he does some. I've seen him do like some abs stuff at home.
Oh. You guys just use that cash to get the snacks and stuff.
Yeah.
That was kind of a nice early birthday present.
I know, it really was. Probably the best birthday present I'm going to get. It's just money he owed me.
Do you and Miranda usually give each other gifts for birthdays, or is it more like do something?
No, just like go out to dinner or something.
Yeah, that's how we've been. We do gifts for... We give each other gifts for Christmas, I think. But anniversaries... Well, we might give each other birthday gifts, maybe. But anniversary is definitely like a more of an event thing. Like, go stay somewhere, go camping, do something. And birthdays is like dinner and a movie type. And then Christmas is like presents.
Woo!
Yeah. Is that crazy, dude?
That's pretty heavy. Yeah, do you know who Rick the Stick Bugenhagen is?
Uh-uh.
Rick Bugenhagen? He's a fitness YouTuber who also works out in the trashiest garage ever. He's like our kindred spirit, but he's like a maniac who's always seems super like high energy, jacked up, just catchphrases and stuff. He's hilarious. He's huge too. He's a total beast. And he's one of those people who might not be on steroids, but is absolutely just huge.
Does he do like nutrition too, or?
I mean, no, he's like real old school and real just like it's just kind of traditional. Well, not traditional. He does a lot of different experiments, but he's just so wacky. He drinks a ton of coffee.
So there's hope for us then. This format of, I think there's something endearing about that. I can relate to that guy.
His garage is trashed. He calls it the rat's nest or something. And like you can't even walk around because it's just machines that are all like broken and like. But he was doing that. He stands on these two boxes, and then he goes down all the way down to a squat, grabs onto a stack of weights, and just lifts it up because he's like, that's the best. It's the most comfortable way to squat.
And that's what you normally do if you're squatting. Like, who puts 200 pounds on their back and then just squats?
The bar on your back and not going all the way down. Like,
no one does
for
that.
me, I mean, it's fine, but it's like, you have to be real mobile to go all the way down with a lot of weight on your back,
Yeah.
It's an awkward position, but goblet squat, like this is like the most comfortable way to squat, but you can't load a goblet squat very much.
Yeah.
So he stands on two boxes like this and then just grabs onto weight. And he can do a deadlift variation, stiff-legged, or all the way down squat.
We should do that.
I'm trying to think of a way we could do it because I don't have any two boxes to stand on.
I mean, that was just the way you did it was...
Yeah. I think that actually worked pretty well.
You could make boxes.
I don't want to stand on those. That'd be so
Yeah, that'd be sketchy. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of putting the bar on my back due to squatting either. It's just you're so close to injury.
I'm down to change it up. We've been doing the same thing forever and getting lame results, you know?
Yeah. Those lunges were what I want to do those lunges again. Actually, we're hitting it with lunges. I think we just have injured lower backs, and those movements are just so heavy on your lower back. You know, it's hard to actually push the weight you want to and get a good set.
I mean, going all the way down like that will really hit your lower back really well.
Yeah, but in a good way. I just feel like the lunges, there's no, like, danger of injury pain, but I could get such a good movement. Oh, you know.
Maybe we could do Bulgarian split squats. These ones.
Yeah, I like those ones too. Just weight them.
Something about lunges I don't love. They hurt. Like, I think I need to strengthen my
your
knee
knee thing. Yeah.
a little better. Forget what
From running.
the knee over toes guy says to do with knees. It's like stand on something and just do this.
Oh, like the one-legged drop squats.
No, just like part way down. I can already feel it in my knee. Like the front of my knee, the tendon or muscle that goes over the front of your knee is weak.
I
could never do that, dude. So I need to strengthen that for a little while. Practice that.
You've never done the Rasputin song on Just Dance or whatever?
I couldn't dream of doing that. My knees are so weak, they would explode out the front of my leg. My kneecaps would shoot out high pressure. Just
My knees are good. I feel like I have weak hip flexors and hamstrings. That's what I need to work on. So he did do these ones are good for your, like, but probably like way less weight, because even that feels really good. Just stretch.
Yeah, that's the knee over toes guy lunge. Full stretch with weight. But to actually strengthen your hip flexor, you need to do this motion. You know, this lifting your leg up like that. And then you get your hip flexor strong, and then you can stretch it. And then you'll be strength through length. We're about to level up our just like just overall mobility and strength and athleticism.
I'm not even going to recognize myself in the summertime once all the sweats come off. Whew. We finished Ironman in India. I want to get some of that honey.
What, honey?
The very last episode, they go to that Sundarbad or whatever, where the tigers are, and they get the honey. And James Mayer, man, in India.
I don't remember that.
Like didn't you watch like last week?
Yeah, maybe I walked out of the room or something.
It looks really good. You can buy it straight from an Indian website for like $6 a jar. 480 rupees on that sketch shop. And then I looked up, remember the silver tip Darjeeling, which is like the most expensive.
Oh, yeah.
I looked that up. That one is expensive. It was like, I found a deal which was on sale, and it was like $30 for 50 grams, which is really light. That is not a lot. To put it in my jovial, my Icorn flour is about, like, I calculated it because I use just about 50 grams for my sour every day, and that's 15 days worth. And so I did the 30 times 15 to just It's about that big of a bag. It would be about around $450, $500 if it was the tea. But it was $6.99 for
That's
mine.
what they were saying. It was like $1,000 a pound or something.
Yeah, 2,000 pounds for a kilo.
Oh, yeah.
Which is almost $4,000 for a kilo bag. That's a decent amount. No one's gonna drink a kilo of tea. That's like probably if this was like packed and wrapped pretty tight. Might be bigger.
Full of
'cause it doesn't
cocaine.
weigh. Yeah.
That's
So
like
it's
more
like-
expensive than cocaine. What are you doing?
We're just tea traffickers.
Tea, yeah. Picked by hands of virgins who
Yeah.
don't eat garlic or onions.
Golden.
What? That seems a little overkill. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, who else would you want clipping your tip? I didn't realize too that the population of India just surpassed China. That's pretty crazy. I mean, it makes sense because China's like insane slaughtering of children and their like one-child laws
Mhm.
and stuff.
India doesn't really have that.
Okay, we're hot. We're big.
You can't talk bad about China on our podcast. We love China.
No one in China is gonna see us. Do you think they have YouTube in China?
They don't, but YouTube's gonna see it, and then they're gonna think we're bad talking China, and they're gonna unpromote us. They're gonna shadow ban our channel that has 5 views.
I was just gonna say, oh no, they're gonna take us from 5 to 0 views. Yesterday's episode was great, you guys. Go watch it. Add it to a playlist. Subscribe, like,
Share it with
comment,
all your friends.
share it. This is good. We want to change the face of YouTube. There's so many people out there chasing the formula and the algorithm.
Share it with PewDiePie. Share it with Mr. Beast. Have them share it on their channel.
Exactly. Well, the reason we're still going, we have like over 60 videos, is because we actually like it and enjoy it. It's not just seeking the, the likes or the views or whatever.
Dude, I saw this one guy who does a workout channel just by himself in his garage. He's been posting for 4 years.
Yeah, and nothing.
And he gets like 700 views. That's going to be us.
I mean, we're still gonna work out, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like people like,
and he's ripped and black.
dang,
What hope do we have?
true. Well, I think there is a little bit of a market for the not being a super ripped person in the, you know what I mean? Like,
Is there?
sort of like how much
I
of
don't
that?
know.
How much buff dudes can you watch? He's like, I'll never be as strong as them.
I think we...
But Bevo, I could watch Bevo all day. Like, I choke on taters, man. I take 2 big with carrot.
People don't want to see relatable things in the fitness community. They want to see unobtainable feats of magic.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said the fitness is just the lore. It's just the backdrop to the conversations. Because if you look at Sam Silik's videos, the ones where he's at the grocery store on his couch have twice as much views as
Yeah, but he's talking about fitness.
kind of, but
That's all
they
he
just think
talks
he's
about.
funny, like, or wise. But I'm saying they don't actually care about fitness. They
What I
just
don't
want to
get-
hang out with Sam Silik.
Yeah. I watched his videos for like maybe 2 or 3 days. Watched through a big handful, 4 or 5 of them. He says almost the exact same thing in every video.
Yeah, he just
It's
repeats
really
himself
weird.
over and over and over and over.
And I'm like, wait, who's still watching this? Like,
He's kind of schizophrenic.
I don't.
It's cold. It's cold. Late night, you guys. But
No, he literally says almost the same thing. He goes to the store, buys the same thing, talks about why it's still good. And he even knows, I've said this 1,000 times, but chocolate milk, man. Chocolate milk's where it's at. You know, it's like...
It's peanut butter. I get this. It's the keto butter. It's the powder. You know, it's not quite like normal peanut butter. But, hey, you know, mix the water in. Really, if you want to cut all those carbs. Get the protein.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
We talk about something different almost every time. Well, for like 60 episodes, there's so many topics.
We are going to talk about different stuff anyways, because I'm not going to talk with you about the stuff we just talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
That would be weird. So I'm always trying to think of something to talk about, or whatever happened that day, or whatever, you know. But Joe Rogan started kind of doing the same thing, like, when he doesn't have like like an interesting guest on, and he does a lot more talking, it's like he covers the same 4 topics, which is like carnivore diet or keto diet or just like eating meat. He talks about archery. He talks a little about comedy,
ice baths,
and like ice baths and like
see off the DMT, like alien.
DMT and aliens. That's the other one. Like 4 topics, dude. He's got 4 things that he talks about, and maybe that was 5. But after a while, you're just like, okay, Joe, wrap it up. Wait, this episode's 4 hours long. What the, like?
Does he have ones where it's just himself?
No, but he'll have like
just
repeating guests on that are like talk about the same thing, like jiu-jitsu, MMA, like. But I guess that's
like Dana White.
That's normal, you know. We kind of have our subjects that we like to talk about too, but after a while, it's like he's literally saying the same thing. You're like, okay, well, I guess I'm done listening to Joe Rogan for a while. I've learned all I can about Brazilian jiu-jitsu and the carnivore diet.
Yeah, man, not us. We were talking about crazy music theories, about weird enchanted forests, Disneyland, the most expensive tea in the world. You know, we're cultured people. We stay up to date on the culture.
Oh, bent over rows are tricky.
Yeah. Do we have one more, or is that 4?
That's 4.
Alright, we're going to try something new. We are always on the cusp, the cutting edge of fitness technology.
Well,
starting light, but
I wrote out Miranda's workout plan, right?
Oh, like a straight back, yeah.
Like you're doing a squat. So like chest up, shoulders back. Try to just get down in between, spread your legs so you can go down in between your... It's called a seated good morning with some weight. We're trying to find out a good weight for us. But I wrote these into Miranda's workout plan because I was trying to think of like good exercises for your back that won't build like a giant lat, like lat muscles and shoulders, and give a lady like a really triangular upper body, because obviously girls are, well, at least Miranda's scared of that. Some girls would love that. Some girls it looks great on.
Like Bruce Jenner.
Caitlin's that. So I did, seated good mornings. I did Supermans or Superwoman.
Well, I can start to feel it. I'm not going to be able to move tomorrow.
And then I did bicep curls because, even girls like to show off the guns. If you've been working out,
flabby.
You've been working out your arms. If you've been working out, you want to be able to flex your arm and show it off, So bicep curls and I think I did put lat raises in, but I might not. I'm trying to think.
You don't want you like squeeze a girl's bicep and it feels like a ballpark hot dog. Like,
I mean, more like a string bean of muscle.
Sometimes I do that. You like squeeze.
She couldn't do 15-pound weighted flies, pec flies.
Dang, isn't that just
15
your
pounds
arms?
was her actual dumbbell bench press. That was hard for her.
I couldn't fly it.
But she couldn't do the fly.
That's basically your arm weight. How do you make it? I always wonder, like, how do you make it through life? Yeah, I do a couple like that to warm up the movement, and then I move to the 45, and I actually am feeling it in my back. Like, I might not be able to... As long as we don't do squats and deadlifts tomorrow, I can do leg day. It's so quiet in here now, too, with the heater and the door shut.
That is a good lower back pump.
I think you'll feel it with this one. Ooh, I can feel the burn. I'm just saying, like, how do you function in life? Like, carry groceries or, like...
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Rescue someone on a hike or something.
Like, you definitely couldn't push a tree off you if it, like, fell on you. But there's rare moments where you actually push anything with just your chest muscle. You know?
Yeah.
Like pushing a grocery cart or something like that. Or pushing a lawnmower. Or even
say stroller.
pushing a car. Like... there's like a little bit, yeah, pushing my lawnmower.
It's kind of tricep, back, and legs. I feel
shoulder, chest, tricep, legs. It's so you can kind of dump stuff off of your chest when you're pushing something if you need to.
I guess I personally finished building my house and construction work, building a home. Like there was moments when I'm like, I wish I was 250-pound beast right now because I was in precarious moving 80-pound bags of cement over and over sucks. Stuff like that. But there's moments where, I'm lifting a heavy board up somewhere and it's, falling. You just have to get it in place and nail it. And, that's when I was putting the paneling in my pantry. It was just I'm glad, I wish I was even stronger, but I'm glad I could do this.
Yeah.
Or when I lift that, huge pole into the dumpster. It's what would you do if your girl? I call it 19 of your friends.
No, I know. I
guess that's why they get married to a good man.
I guess that's why there's So.
They do. What is weird though is they do have the baby holding strength, which I don't as much. Lauren could hold Rory for hours, and I'm holding baby.
They don't do the hip thing. Where they just set the baby on the hip?
Either way, yeah. Maybe it's their center of gravity.
No, I get tired just sitting with the baby on my lap and cradling the baby in my arms. That's tiring. Your muscles start to burn after 20 minutes. But you're oh, it's too cute. I can't set it down. I don't know.
I'm not trying to paint stereotypes. I'm just mentioning the things I've noticed in my life. She happens to hold a baby longer than me. I built a house. Hey, one of those things will endure forever. The other's gonna burn down at some point.
The baby's gonna burn down?
Oh. That's kind of a good hamstring stretch, too, for me. Go home, sip some bone broth, suck on some lemongrass, play. Dude, I love lemongrass. You don't love lemongrass? We're getting weird, you guys. You're in the fringes of the workout now.
I don't know. Try this out. If you work out, you'll feel it. I feel like this is a good way for us to strengthen our lower back without having to use a ton of load like you would in a squat or a deadlift.
Oh, I do have the like hunting rifle strength though, but they do call it the cradle hold, where if you kind of twist your arms in a cradle hold while you're like hunting.
It just burns right here. I don't know if you've ever had an isolated burn right in your lower back, except for when I'm doing the dishes and I'm leaned over like this for like 30 minutes. That's that same burn.
Mariska Hargitay.
Well, it's my last snow day. I should probably beat Baldur's Gate today.
Still haven't beat it?
No, I'm very far with.
Away on them?
I'm very far with 2 characters, but I haven't beat it with either of them.
Are you like pounding the main quest though, or are you kind of?
No, I'm just doing all the side stuff. Why would I pound the main quest? You can't do anything after it's over.
You can't?
No.
Well, you have your other character. But you have to know. Did you even finish Cyberpunk?
No. That's next.
That's like playing Red Dead and just never finishing the main quest for Red Dead. Like, the main
Tons of people did that. That quest is so long.
The main quest is the best part.
The main quest is really good.
I'm just saying the fear of like finishing it and being over is like not as scary as you're just gonna get bored and then never finish it. You like played for this game, you're like, I guess, did you spoil the ending? Oh.
No, there's a bunch of different endings. Like, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. And when I beat it with my first character, my second character is all evil. It's gonna be completely different. Like, I'm doing everything almost completely opposite. Oh man, my lower back is pumped.
I kind of have to go slow and just really relax my arms and let it dangle so I can just really pull with my back up. That's good. I feel like we really do need to strengthen our lower backs, man. Strengthen. So we're strengthening and then lengthening. So after we're going to play video games.
Yeah.
To lengthen.
After I'm going to sit like this.
Yes. It's 22 degrees outside. Slickery ice.
Slickery dickory dot.
What else are you going to do but play video games around the clock? Actually, I played almost nothing yesterday.
I mean, I haven't been playing video games either. I played today before you got here. I was playing. That's it.
I feel like, well, I came here and then it did take a while to drive, and then the store was really busy.
Miranda wanted me to ask you if you could take us to Bi-Mart, but I don't think we have to go to Bi-Mart.
Do you have to?
No.
I mean, I don't mind, but it is going to be clear tomorrow morning, it looks like.
We can just walk.
Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock. Oh, we're back on the nursery rhymes again. That is our favorite topic. Yeah, I think it was a little... Yesterday was fun. It was a little bit of a snow day. Finally, we were cooped up all weekend and had our first workout, so I think that was fun. And then today I'm feeling just a little bit like I just kind of wish it was gone. And I
yeah.
Drive and do whatever I wanted.
Had my fill. Ooh, It was nice seeing people yesterday, though. That's for sure.
Yeah, how long did Zeb say?
He stayed and played his whole album for me.
Oh, nice.
It's really, really well done.
Which one is this one?
It's new. It's all new.
Pretty recent. So what does he do to record? Does he go to a studio?
Yeah, there's a guy, Eric, in town that he records with, who's like really good at doing that sort of polished, like Christian rock with like a Nashville twinge. Really like fat, polished drum sounds and everything. He's got that down.
So he's getting a little bit of the bluesy folk back into it.
He's got that in there, yeah, for sure. A little blues, little gospel, but like still very mainstream Christian contemporary sound. Yeah. It's a good blend.
I was gonna say, I feel like his last one was pretty just mainstream. Kind of lost a lot of the twangy twang.
Yeah, he's got some like banjo and like mandolin, stuff like that, kind of mixed in there. Pedal steel.
Does he have it on, was it on Spotify or did you say?
Not yet. It's going to release soon.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Like the end of this month or the end of next month or something.
That's cool. Dude, his like YouTube app was weird. I don't know if his phone was like 10 years old or something. When he was like, looking at our YouTube channels.
He's got like an old man version of the iPhone.
I think so, dude. It was his iPhone was like he was like the size of like a domino. It was like a teeny weeny little. I kind of have a fancy phone, but I always get a deal because Chris works for T-Mobile, so that one was free. I do kind of, if we do this and it actually works out pretty good, I do kind of want to get the Ultra next time. It has better camera and bigger storage.
Get an iPhone.
Bigger storage would be better. iPhone.
Get an iPhone.
Nah.
It's way better.
They literally don't have the YouTube app.
Well, you can just get a computer. Get a computer, get a Mac, edit on your computer, not on your phone.
I do all these videos on my phone, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Watch the beginning. Just be blown away by the Chris Nolan type weaving of timelines in nauseating soundtrack.
I'll just like the whole episode. I'll just go.
Apples this morning.
It's a dream within a dream within a dream.
You know what I do want to watch? Speaking of, because our description says movies, music, food, and all things merry. Something like that.
Nothing about exercising?
No, follow us along our fitness journey while we discuss movies, food, stuff. Booze. I think booze was one. We haven't mentioned booze today, did we? He was hungover yesterday, by the way.
Just a little.
He tried to sneak away.
I only drank a whole bottle of tequila.
Oh, dang. Oh, you went to tequila?
I had like 10 shots of tequila.
That's what you gotta do. Forget the home beer brew kit. Just start moonshining. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, Killers of the Flower Moon just released on Apple Plus, the app. I really want to see that one, the new Martin Scorsese with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good.
Do you guys still have Apple Plus?
I have no idea. Probably.
If you don't, maybe we could all watch it sometime. Because I have Apple Plus. Oh.
I'm not a huge Martin Scorsese film buff.
Name some of them.
The Wolf of Wall Street one.
Yeah.
There's the Godfather one.
Yes. Francis Ford Coppola did The Godfather, didn't he? Pretty sure that was Coppola that did The Godfather. and I don't know if he did Wolf of Wall Street, but I think so, because he does do kind of long. Wolf of Wall Street was way different than his normal style, though.
I like that one.
That one was pretty good. Well, it's the long... He's kind of like in between Quentin Tarantino, where he doesn't have super long dialogue scenes, but he does like dialogue. But he'll cut it up with more, like... Quentin Tarantino will have, like, 8 scenes in a movie. Martin Scorsese will have 80 scenes in a movie, but they'll still both of the directors will be dialogue heavy, you know. But he had Silence, a really good one, with Andrew Garfield and Liam Neeson, where the true story about those monks that like go to Thailand or Japan or whatever.
I don't know what happened if I used both.
That was a really good one. You could just, well, you know, I may never want to watch it again. Like, a lot of his movies, I'm not like, they're never bad, they're great, but they're good cinema. He definitely loves the camera. He loves acting. He loves the whole experience of the film, which I love too. So it does make it fun. You know what I'm, like, weary about, though, in the film world? So they're making Chronicles of Narnia again. But Netflix got the deal.
That's really hard.
For all 7 books of Chronicles of Narnia. From his, like, son-in-law. From the Lewis estate. And I'm like, what the?
Damn.
That is weird, because I know some people that have really been wanting it that would do it justice. Like, the Canon Press guys really want it, and they, like, literally teach a class on C.S. Lewis at their university. Like, they would...
Dude, they don't have that kind of skrill.
They don't have the money it would take.
Yeah.
It's the problem, yeah. But it's...
They had to pay so much for Lord of the Rings to not even get to do stuff about
the appendix.
The good part of Lord of the Rings.
Well, I think that the Tolkien estate's a little smarter and stricter about that, but I guess they did give it to New Line Cinema a while ago, Warner Brothers. But the Narnia, they're going to do movies and a TV show. So I think they're going to do the books for the movies, probably. But then I think they're going to do the same thing as Rings of Power, where they set it in Narnia verse, but make up their own stories for a TV show, which is just going to be just horrible. There's 7 books, dude. You could make 7 seasons out of those books, and the show will get canceled before you get 7 seasons in. Like, there's so many stories in C.S. Lewis's own writing that you don't need to add your own. That's my thought. But this is the point. I think the rumor is Greta Gerwig, who did Barbie, is directing the first 2 movies. I'm like, very strange choice to direct a movie about Jesus, basically, and his sacrificial death on the stone table, and being able to, like, realize every time C.S. Lewis quotes, like, deep Old Testament passages and, like, capture that on the screen. I'm like, is she the best choice? Don't know.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings and Narnia are kind of allegories for Christianity.
Oh, C.S. Lewis's entire corpus of writing is all not allegory for Christianity, but allegory for just life. It's just how C.S. Lewis saw life. The theme in his theologies and in his fictions, like he saw the world in a specific way, and I feel like in some, like, true way he feels like Narnia is real, like, not in a super specific way, but the idea that, you know, stars can talk, and you'd be like, if you'd asked him, like, well, how does a star talk? His response would be like, exactly how you would expect a star to speak, you know, like, it kind of had, whoa,
it sounds like this.
You know, dude, I hope they don't even make a second season of Rings of Power. That show is absolute trash. That was offensively bad.
Honestly, they should just delete it from history and delete any trace of it.
If we can delete the Earth being flat from history, we can delete.
If we can delete Berenstain Bears, the Berenstain Bears from history, we can delete Lord of the Rings. Rings of Power.
What are you doing? Shruggy lifts? Okay.
That Dirk is the worst about doing the, hey, give me a call when you get a minute, and not knowing if it's going to be a good or a bad call. like, I know what he's talked about, but
you're like, what, is he going to break up with me or something?
No, it's like, am I in trouble? Probably a little, but not really.
How's that look? Feels awkward, but it's hitting.
No, that's way better than what you used to do. You could probably go a little wider.
It really burns, though. Whew. Oh, what was I going to ask you? Oh, can you break down this whole Jew tunnel situation?
I don't know.
I only see some memes, but I have no idea what.
So their claim for why they were digging tunnels is that they needed more room to worship or to pray or something.
Moloch Ball?
They needed more room down in their like little basement, like study area.
Who are they worshiping? Israel?
They need more room to pray to, I don't know.
So there was tunnels, though, in
definitely.
New York?
Yeah.
Was it below synagogues, or was it like below apartments? Or?
It was below an Orthodox temple, I don't know, synagogue.
Yeah.
I think, or just somewhere where they live. Like maybe it was a school.
I heard something about like bloody mattresses.
That's what I heard too. It's like that doesn't really explain the like strollers and dirty soiled mattresses that were in the tunnels. But yeah, definitely can't talk about that.
That's super strange. I mean, even if that was true and it was one crazy guy who claims to be Jewish, it's not like you have to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
No, it was like a whole school. It was like a whole crew of guys digging, and when they got too deep and too sketched out to keep digging, they hired immigrants to dig more.
Are they trying to dig out of the city, dude?
I don't know. You know, my thought goes to human trafficking, but maybe they were trying to just build a hideout in case.
Yeah,
people,
why would you need the tunnels for that?
In case people like try to, you know, genocide Jewish people again. They wanted somewhere to hide. I don't know.
Things were kind of getting crazy in New York with the whole Palestine situation.
Yeah.
It turned from like the nation of Israel just being a nation of mixed races and religion to hating Orthodox Jews in America. And it's like, what? I don't see the connection here. Whoops. That's why we have 5 views. These are our own opinions. They do not reflect. We're breaking. You guys, you want to break it down just like us. We don't know what's going on. The memes are funny. We see the Stephen Hawking memes.
The Jewish tunnel memes are popping off right now. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know. I think they're already going in and filling the tunnels with cement. For some reason.
I mean, Colin Furze was allowed to dig a tunnel, and no one got mad at him.
Is that YouTuber you want? He's probably a serial killer, dude.
No, Colin Furze is the GOAT, dude. No camera crew, no scripts. He does all the editing and camera work himself, and he has like 10 million followers. And he does like one video every 2 months. It's like an anomaly. I think naturally he just has a funny, good personality. Like, I don't think he's really putting it on. He's kind of one of those like class clown personalities, but now he's old and smart and has a family.
Yeah, he's got that like science dad personality.
That would be fun. His job would be fun. You don't even have to put out a video out every day. You don't have a crew or team. It doesn't have to be super formulated. Just whenever you get bored and feel like making something crazy, you have the money, the skills, the sponsorship, and then you get residual income from it, from YouTube, you know.
Okay, a couple more.
Go. 3 more. 3 more.
You shut it down for like 3 seconds and you get like 10 more.
3 more. 3 more. 3. 3 more. 1 more. 1 more. 1 more.
You're not as good at motivating as Zeb. You gotta scream louder.
I know, I'm just worried about screaming. His was perfect because he wasn't Mike, but you could, like, it was still loud. Why not? When I was sliding, I sled. It does the like super clipping.
That's just, I think, because you're getting kind of far away from the camera, maybe. Oh,
pretty good pull day, you guys.
that was a good workout.
Almost feels like we've been in this garage for like 3 hours.
We've been in here for an hour 15.
Okay, it's not too
Or
bad.
probably just an hour. We dicked around for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, you did see a slide ice around outside.
One more.
1 more.
1 more. 1 more. 4 more. 4 more. 3 more.
1.
2 more.
1.
2 more.
It's actually reversed. 3 more. 3 more. I can do 3 more.
3 more. Okay, you got it. You got it. You got it. Dig. 1 more. 2 more. 1 more. Go. Ah!
Oh, is that what you guys want to see? we should just pull like an alder tree and just like fake fight every time. I do love the genuine like middle school fighting videos, dude. They're so funny. There's this one where this kid's like screaming so high pitched. I don't even know what they're doing. He's like, "Stop it, guys!" 8 more. Just, I don't mean,
10 more.
just right when you start.
Do your whole set.
So Miranda bought these for you so you could give them out to your friends.
I don't know. I don't know. She just likes buying things. She doesn't like giving gifts. She doesn't like buy stuff and never give the gift and get the same feeling she gets from giving a gift, you know?
Yeah, it's just the purchasing. That's the high. It's the thrill of not being able to buy groceries the next month. Okay, you guys. We're going to finish up doing this. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Ethan's got 12 more. Check out the other videos. Check out our first winter storm video from yesterday. It was great. We're going to keep uploading them. Maybe get one tomorrow. It is our man's birthday, so we'll see. He also has to make up his actual work from the snowstorm.
Probably not tomorrow.
But we'll see. And I also have something going on too that was supposed to be today. We don't know when it'll be. But we'll be putting a bunch up on. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.
Slap that like button like your mama treats you right.